So, as you can tell in the title of this video, the question I want to ask myself is, where have I been? And you're probably thinking, is this an update with the Jeep? Well, this is actually more of a life update rather than an update on my primary vehicle, but I wanted to get this off my chest. The Jeep is not going anywhere. The Jeep is most definitely not going anywhere. In fact, it has been paid off ever since my parents picked it up, inspected it, insured it, and titled it, so we're covered. But then again, my mother's family probably paid off the vehicle out in Washington State, which is why it was gifted or something like that. But regardless, it's been paid off. We're good for now. And in fact, my dad and I last weekend picked out an electric scooter for my mom so that she could use it for her work commute. So it come to a point where her work commute is the closest compared to my commute and Dan's commute. So now that I got that off my chest, let's get into the real deal. So these past few months have been not the greatest for me, and that's because something fishy happened with my debit card. And in case if you didn't know, I have two different types of credit cards, a credit card and debit card. The credit card is what I use to pay for groceries and getting gas, whereas my debit card I use to pay my monthly phone bill, along with getting some clothes, video games, Legos, Yoshi stuff, even going to a hair salon, and also certain restaurants like Chick-fil-A. Well, within days after I paid my monthly phone bill through the app on my phone, I had gotten a message from the bank saying that my debit card had just received a fraudulent transaction. And that's basically because the phone carrier that I currently have, I assume the headquarters is in Miami, could be wrong, but as far as I know, the bank called me because of this fraudulent transaction, and I ended up making the move to call up the bank because calling them would be an essential rather than them calling me. And I told them everything for what was going on. I knew that my card was about to expire, and so they mailed me a new card. And so after receiving this new debit card, I called up the bank and I told them that I'm ready to activate it, so it would replace my old debit card and I would be golden. And so going into July, within weeks after paying my monthly phone bill through the app, I had gotten a message from the bank saying that my debit card received another fraudulent transaction. And so, just like before, I called up the bank and I told them that for everything what was going on, and so they blocked my debit card, and they told me that I was going to receive another debit card within 3 to 5 business days or something, even though that sounded unusual because I had just gotten a new card like a few months ago with a different card number or something. So that was wild. Going into August, assuming that I would receive a new debit card within 3 to 5 business days. Well, it had been 2 weeks following that fraudulent transaction back in July. So just like before, I called up the bank and they told me that they had actually blocked my new debit card, and they told me that I can easily block or unblock my debit card through the bank. And so, knowing about this, I could actually block my debit card when I'm not using it, and unblock whenever I want to try to buy something. And so, not knowing about this, I tried out this sort of blocking feature where I would unblock my debit card, and I tried using it to buy something, and it actually worked. So it's crazy. It's crazy, isn't it? Who knows? Maybe I'll change my number or perhaps switch over to a new phone carrier. But regardless, everything for what I've said will not be disclosed for privacy reasons, since I don't want to reveal the current phone carrier I am with, nor do I want to reveal the current bank I am with. So I hope you guys understand the stress that I've been going through within these past few months. It's like, I know that it's hard to actually deal with fraudulent transactions, like if somebody stole your card info, even though it has been told that paying through iOS seems to be the most secure thing. So I don't know what else. But yeah, this is just a life update rather than a vehicle update. I'm hoping that these next few months are going to be easier for me, so I won't get involved with any fraudulent transactions. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to get this thing windshield chip fixed. Although I have my debit card active again, so who knows, maybe a miracle could potentially happen.